Represent from Cleveland to East Cleveland. We have a big push through East Cleveland to come through as well. The surrounding suburbs. We've had break dancers come to the hip hop workshop from the Ill Style Rockers all the way from Akron, Ohio.
Wow.
Yes, indeed.
So am I to believe that the hip hop workshop is like, it's sort of like you look at a museum that holds all the elements of culture and art, hip hop and things of that nature. It holds in one specific place where people can go and get educated.
That's it. I'm thankful because the Hip Hop Workshop was established in January of 2004, right in the legendary city, East Cleveland, Ohio.
2004.
2004. We have been in partnership with the Department of Africana
Fathom now. Hold on, Al. 2004. What's this year?
2025.
Whoa, what's that, 21 years?
21 years, family.
21 years. Hold on, has hip-hop been around that long? Yeah, no, hip-hop been around a minute, man.
Right.
Okay. All right.
And so because of our partnership, Black on Black Crime Inc.'s partnership with the Department of Africana Studies, we are at Cleveland State University during the school year every first Saturday of the month.
Now, is that a curriculum of Cleveland State University?
They allow us to teach it as a curriculum. Yes,
they do. So, Al, so you're regarded as like a professor?
Yes, indeed.
No, what y'all didn't know, Al is an artist. Sheriff Kilroy.
As a matter of fact, a lot of people don't know, but I do. The very first music video that was done dealing with the school system was called Armor Up. And the Player T show came down and covered that music video being filmed. Yeah. Fox 8 News came through. You were there. The cameras were there. And I want to humbly say I thank you for that and that opportunity. This is the only program that was able to unapologetically bring in Black on Black Crime Inc. members, such as Brother Ernest Harris, who still teaches courses on human development and has worked with Minister Roland Muhammad. So this program is a staple in the community, and I appreciate you because, you know, back then when I was coming through, I didn't even realize the importance of putting on that suit. when you explained the importance of that golf club, I sat there and I took it in, and I see myself doing a lot of things that you've been able to do for the simple fact they need to see more of us as men doing it.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Hold on, Al. When Cleveland, because if I'm here to hear you right, was the hip hop workshop conceived before it was accepted by CSU?
The hip hop workshop was conceived before it was accepted by Cleveland State University.
Fathom that. Going to a prestigious place like Cleveland State University. Yeah, I got this program. I want to enlighten the youth in the community. I want to give them an opportunity to believe in themselves, believe in their art, their culture, and express themselves in a manner that's uplifting everybody. Will you work with me? Yeah, Al, I like that. Who was that said, yeah, Al, I like that. I want to work with you.
Rest in peace, rest in heaven to Dr. Michael Williams. It has continued on with Dr. Donna White and now with Dr. Bynum.
Donna White?
Donna White.
Okay.
And now with Dr. Bynum. Yes.
Dr. who?
Dr. Bynum.
Bynum?
Bynum.
Bynum.
B-Y-N-U-M.
Oh, Bynum. I might have heard that. Are these Europeans or they African American?
African American.
When you got the upper echelon of, our citizenry reaching back down to those that on the come up.
Yes.
That's real. That's community. That's love. That's evolving. That's not pointing the finger. Yeah, the white man. No, it ain't none of that. It ain't none of that. Al, you got to feel good that was able to happen like that and continue on through these other. How were they enamored with you so much where they took up where your great partner took,
right.
when they took it from him?
they continued on because, as Professor Pickett would say, we are a staple in the community. And so that institution needed community outreach and input, and we've been able to do that. And so they've been able to accept it, and I have been thankful. I will put it like this. God gave me life, and hip-hop saved my life, and hip-hop saving my life has enabled me to be able to reach out and use that as a tool to be able to teach. And they accepted it because hip-hop, no matter what, is involved in everything from politics to how people eat, sleep, live, survive, even make money to be able to contribute to their families. So,
well, let me ask you a question, Al. Since the workshop is at Cleveland State University, do you get committees and programs that approach you, or people in business that approach you that want to use you all as a conduit for their message?
yes, a lot of times that does happen, and we have to make sure that that message is going to at least be conducive to our environment.
Okay, so you have been approached.
Yes.
And what's some of the things they approach you with, like, you know, if you can recall?
Sometimes I will say, when it's an election year or a political year, of course.
Put me down, coach. Put me in the game, Al.
Right. And we have to look at who's been there for us in the past before we even consider putting you, quote unquote, in the game. If we haven't seen you, we don't need you to come around.
That's right.
So when you say we, is it those doctors leaning on your genius, or you got your own team and all that and the above?
All that and the above. My thing is, I have learned the best thing about the Hip Hop Workshop is that Black on Black Crime Inc., I have a committee. So I, as chairperson, I don't even have to host as much. We have other committee members who step around and they host. We have those members who look at things and will be able to even pull me on the sleeve and on the shoulder, tap me on the shoulder and say, consider the bylaws, consider what we're supposed to be doing in the community, so it's not just on me, myself, and I. It's a we collaboration.
Are the principles and the themes at Black on Black a part of the fabric at the Hip Hop Workshop?
Yes, because it's
How
up under
so?
the umbrella. So it's always community outreach. It's always family driven. It's always a teaching tool. You know, a lot of people will put down Bill Cosby for various reasons, but the one thing that Bill Cosby got right on the Fat Albert Show, he would tell you at the beginning of the program, if you're not careful, you might learn something by the time we're through. So you would see the Junkyard Band performing, but in the midst of their performances, they're telling you, don't do drugs. They're telling you, take a bath. They're telling you, go to school. They're telling you, listen to their parents. So when you come to a workshop, you're learning about your culture, your history. You're learning about the business. You're learning how to take responsibility for yourself.
When you say you learn about the business, are you talking about the recording business?
The recording business, the industry, even life lessons and life skills.
Okay, so I take it you bring in individuals that are schooled in these arenas of thought, and you present them in front of your student body?
Yes, as a matter of fact, on April the 5th, I know you'll appreciate that, and this is the first announcement going out there about what's upcoming on April 5th, Hip Hop Workshop. There will be a red carpet, courtesy of Eastside. The banner will be debuted, courtesy of committee member Day May.
A banner? So you're getting a Hip Hop Workshop banner made?
Yes, indeed.
Wow.
That evening, DJ Ellery has announced he was going to come through and drop jewels of what he's gone through in the industry.
Oh, that's big. Anybody know DJ Ellery? DJ Ellery is a main staple of the, DJ community in Cleveland, Ohio. All the big events, they go get Ellery.
That's true.
And DJ Ellery is a humble dude. He got a couple units from us, Hollywood in the Hood units from us when we were out there with them units. Y'all can remember us out there strong.
Right.
Yeah, everybody, you got him in your house, And Ellery, he supported. Ellery supported. You know, he threw all the white on white parties, black on black parties. You know, yeah, Ellery do it big. So that's good to see still.
And so to let everybody know, we meet during the school year every first Saturday. We start at 1:45 and we go to 6 p.m. You can enter from, that's
1:45. Right. That's how long the program and curriculum is.
Yes, it is.
6 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So I take it, yeah, you really into it if you there. You know, so you going there and doing all this in those many hours. We
have written exams where our youngest written exam person has been 12 years old, all the way up through senior citizen age, where you can get through and write certain things. We throw a written exam challenge out there to get everybody involved.
Al, I'm trying to fathom you, and you know, I'm not, you know, because I'm a baby with it right now.
I got you.
You know, what am I examining about Kumo D? You know, how he had beef with LL. Like, what are we examining about, though?
Oh, a written exam is where we give you a subject, and we hand out pens, we hand out paper, and then the person or the people who get in it, they get a chance to write down their answers and put it in poetical form. So you might have young poets all the way to seniors having fun in hip-hop, because hip-hop is fun.
So you oppose a social...
That's right.
Like,
what does fun mean to you? But it can be, what does your outlook on life mean? And people get about 7 to 9 minutes to write down their answers. There are no wrong answers. Like maybe
in a poetic form.
That's right.
Rap.
That's right.
Sing it, poetry, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they read it off, and every month we crown somebody who is a written exam champion.
Oh, okay. So am I to believe that the student body is comprised of even Cleveland State University students?
Yes, as they come through, yes, they are.
And people off the street?
People off the street.
Yeah, do they get to network with each other?
That's right.
And you have events also?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, because you got the one coming up in April with. So what are you going to be doing at that event besides Ellery DJing and everything?
Well, Ellery will be there as a guest speaker. Our DJ is still DJ Dollar Rock. He's been with us since January of 2004.
Yeah, big shout out to DJ Dollar Rock. I think I ain't seen him since the Good Time too. You know what I mean? Down there, around there.
Right.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that you can enter from East 22nd in Chester or Euclid. It's in large room 136. I'm thankful they gave us the large room, not the small room, but a large room 136, so people can come through, feel comfortable. It holds around 200 people.
Do other organizations within that school, do they get with you and partner with you and collaborate with you on events?
As they feel like it, yes, they do. Yes, they do. I'm thankful that they gravitate towards us because we are, I will say, a contained unit. Coming from Black on Black Crime Inc., we come through and we leave it open because our organization, we partner up with everybody. So we bring the same type of feel in the Cleveland State.